2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Sacramento Kings. And guys, for the Kings, it's been a tough season for them, on the losing end all too often. Tonight, against a team of a similar caliber, they sense a chance to claim a win. And tonight, we'll watch De'Aaron Fox's tremendous speed and quickness, even when compared to other point guards, Shaq.
You know, the point guard position in the NBA is stronger than it's ever been. Irons sharpens irons, so I think it'll be special.
Yes, he's speed, and speed does kill. He's a competitor on both ends of the floor. I love this guy.
And with the game just about ready to begin, time to send it to Kevin Harlan with the call.
We're live, the home of the Chicago Bulls, the United Center, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. It's on the road tomorrow as the Bulls wrap up this home stretch. They're hungry for wins and have to look at this as a great chance facing another struggling team. We'll see if they can seize the opportunity.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, nobody was calling on them to kind of set the world on fire. But even those modest expectations have yet to be realized.
Yep, any glimmers of hope that may have been there early for them have all just disappeared at this point. It's looking more and more like a season that will not end well for this team.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, whether it's jilted fans in Utah or players' feelings after an unwanted trade, we always hear that saying, there's no loyalty in sports. But is there any room for nuance? The league's a business and a competition, and in any competition, there are winners and losers. Guys?
Great stuff, David. Thank you. Tonight, two teams that like to slow it down a little bit, playing that half-court ball. Brent, we don't get to see that as often as we kind of have in the past.
Well, and that's okay, Kevin, because coaches who have a roster that's full of guys who they feel like physically can take advantage of defenses wearing down, or they're looking at their opponent as somebody who's not really patient defensively and wants to play through a 24-second possession, then if you slow it down, you might have more opportunities for post-ups, cuts, and late baskets because of defensive breakdown.
Coaches knowing what they've got to work with.
Well, you got to know your personnel.
Yep.
Boys, nice night.
So Sacramento will get the first possession. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Sacramento. Fox is at the point with Hield next to him at the 2. Down low, it's Bagley and Cauley-Stein. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Down against Hield. Outside, Levine. Back to Dunn. Clock at 6. And he drops it in from the low post.
And Dunn is spectacular, seeking contact and getting it. He just absorbs the hit, yet still able to finish.
Now here's Hield. 17 points for him last game against Indiana. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here is Fox, covered by Parker. Releases. Sacramento gets it back in a new 24. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cauley-Stein. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Out to the right wing. Dunn kicks to Lopez. Back to Dunn. The teardrop falls in. Dunn's got his second bucket of the night.
And the explosion to the hoop. Dunn finishing in style.
Cauley-Stein's shot is good.
Oh, man, gotta love that pass there. Couldn't ask for a better one.
So for the Kings, they come in off the loss to the Pacers in Indiana. Parker outside from downtown. Cauley Stein grabs the board. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Down against Fox. Hield kicks to Bogdanovich. Sacramento moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Bagley the pass to Hield. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Impressive how Hield can take contact and still remain laser focused on finishing a play. He plays much bigger than his body.
One shot, gentlemen.
Greg, as we know, Buddy Hield, a Wooden Award winner at Oklahoma.
I mean, he grew from nothing, his words, in the Bahamas. And his first hoop of crate he nailed to some plywood. Couldn't even afford the nails. Had to find those. So from there to here, what an incredible journey.
Dunn, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
There's just no way you are stopping Dunn when he's that close to the bucket. A skilled finisher and amazing athlete.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
One shot, find the lanes.
The free throw drops in for Dunn.
And one area of concern for Dunn, hitting his free throws with consistency, because he has the temperament to draw fouls.
Now, here's Fox. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Bogdanovich against Carter. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Well, the Kings in 2016 in that draft swapping spots with the Suns, and they went from 8 to 13, and in exchange acquired the rights to Bogdanovich. Sacramento might like to do a 2-over on that with the 13th pick, but Bogdanovich is certainly a keeper.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Well, Bogdanovich, highly decorated in Europe, Brent. Won medals, a EuroLeague title, he did it all.
Yeah, over in Europe, known as one of the best players that was playing before coming over to the NBA. And last season, a 25-year-old rookie with some great presence, but he played a lot like a veteran.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Well, the thing you think about with Bogdanovich, besides his first name being in his last name, is potential. A young, raw prospect with plenty of upside.
Now, here's Dunn. He has 7. For 3, Levine. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. The Kings leading. Cauley Stein kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Cauley Stein. The pass to Bogdanovich. Takes the 13-footer. Misses off the left iron. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to Boston. Outside, Levine. Lets it fly from 18. They get it again. And he converts the layup.
And that is one thing he does very well. His intensity on the glass helps lead to these high percentage putbacks for his team.
Fox dishes to Bogdanovich. The feed now to Cauley Stein. Hield outside. Over Levine. Sacramento again missing.
Well, I like the shot selection. I don't like the shot result. Won't happen much.
Dunn's shot's good.
It's pretty simple. I figured it out. He can't miss. Adding to the lead with ease and capitalizing on every opportunity. He can't miss.
And here is Fox after Chris Dunn made that last three-pointer. Hield against Levine. It's good. Hield's got 5 points so far.
Well, he's a good shooter from the mid-range. Hield had some breathing room, took a deep breath, and fired.
Dunn with it, now guarded by Fox, and the dunk by Parker.
Well, he's got a wide reach, so Parker's stretching out that time and grabbing it and throwing it down.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Cauley Stein's shot is good.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
Carter outside. He kicks to Levine over Bogdanovich. Levine can't hit. The Kings trailing. Now here's Bagley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes it to Dunn. Parker outside. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Fox with it. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average. Floats one up. Sacramento moving it around. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hield. Clock at 4. Cauley Stein trying to free himself up. Hield with the bucket. Hield's got his third basket of the night.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Parker against Bogdanovich. And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Bobby Portis comes in for Carter. And it's Valentine in for Zach LaVine. Sacramento also making some changes. Kufis checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. And Bielitsa in for Bogdanovich. Now here's Portis. He's coming off a 13-point game against Boston.
A lot of those plays came off tremendous hustle. He was committed to ripping down as many rebounds as he possibly could in this one.
With the Timberwolves' playoff appearance last season, Brent, in 2018, the longest playoff drought in the NBA now held by the Sacramento Kings.
Yep, 12 seasons for the Kings on the outside looking into the playoffs, and in that time, their one-loss record, they've won just 35% of their games. So fans hoping that the Kings can crown off a season by getting themselves into the playoffs.
Now, here's Fox. The score now all even.
Well, trying to figure out ways to score through contact, De'Aaron Fox does not back down.
Dunn kicks to Portis. Pass to Valentine. Shoots a 3. The Bulls get it back in a new 24. That's tipped. Done against Fox. Top of the key, Bagley. Fox passes to Bagley. Back to Fox. 6 to shoot. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And now it's a 3-point Sacramento lead. Dunn kicks to Lopez. Outside Portis. Parker outside, looking to end the run. High post Lopez. Here's Valentine. And the Bulls with another miss.
Not a lot of defense there. You can't afford to let guys shoot freely from the mid-range. They're not going to miss those all that often.
And here is Fox. Now Bagley. They kick out to Heel. Overdone. It's rebounded by Portis.
Well, I like the shot selection. I don't like the shot result. Won't happen much.
Parker dishes to Dunn. Back to Parker. Lopez outside. And the dunk by Parker.
Yeah, I love how Jabari gets to the rim and goes strong. That time up over the top.
Here's Fox. Kicks to Bagley. Shoots over Portis. Will not go. This is off the front iron. To the inside. Here's Bielitsa. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Bulls, Felicia's checked in for Lopez, and Justin Holiday's subbed in for Parker. Skal Labiciere's checked in for Sacramento. Yogi Ferrell comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Ferrell. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Healed outside. That 3 off the mark. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Felicio. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Ferrell kicks to Kufis.
That's his first personal foul.
One of my favorite moves is the Euro step. I know it's one of yours as well. There are a lot of guys that can do it well.
Well, I got to see Manu Ginobili step around me for years in San Antonio. But I think James Harden is still the most devastating Euro step player we have in the game. There's something about the lefties, isn't there, Kevin? We have a hard time figuring
they
a
throw
lefty
you off.
out.
They throw you off automatically just by the left hand.
Right.
Then they add the little sidestep.
And James Harden with the shiftiness and the way he moves the ball around and draws contact. I know there are a lot of people that get aggravated by that, but he's nearly impossible to stop, especially when he's got his passport with the Euro step.
He slithers. And the Bulls making a change here. Levine's checked in. That one is no good. Chicago leading, and here's the fast break. Now the dish to Valentine. 1:32 left here in the opening quarter. Felicio, the pass to Holiday. For 3, Levine. He can't hit that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And the pass to Kufis. Here's Ferrell. Healed, kicks to Labissiere. Back to Healed. 6 on the shot clock. Ferrell, that's a 2-pointer. Connects, the jumper drops. And the Kings lead by 1.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Fades. Kufis grabs the miss. Kufis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
Now here's Healed. He's got 10. Poke loose. Labissiere, the pass to Ferrell. Over Levine. Ferrell can't hit. Chicago has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Levine, good.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Up top, Heald, guarded by Holiday. Heald kicks to Labissiere. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And we'll be right back after this. Bobby Portis, who's known for his work ethic, said he learned a lot from his mother.
She gets up at 3, 4 in the morning and gets off at 1, 2 in the evening. You know, she works hard for her 4 boys. You know, she bears herself off daily. You know, I always try to pride myself in hard work also because how hard she worked for me.
And she was a basketball player in her own right. Greg, a scholarship at Jackson State University.
Yeah, and gave up basketball when she had Bobby, but she encouraged him to pursue his dream, and she said now she's living her dream through him.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Well, that's a quick way to build the lead. But, Greg, can they sustain this kind of effort all night long? We'll see.
On the court for Sacramento, Bialica is out there with Labissiere. Then there's Kufis. Then it's Hield. And it's Farrell in at the point guard. Now Holiday, after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. Holiday finds Levine. Back to Holiday. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And there's Levine on the assist by Holiday. Now it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
And a terrific use of the floater, unguardable really, because you can't do anything defensively to stop it.
Hield left side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, Buddy Hield, not the biggest or most athletic player that's on the floor, but his work ethic is undeniable. He is a total gym rat. At Oklahoma, they had to lock up the balls. Otherwise, the guy would stay there all day long and all night.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And Hield grew up in the Bahamas. The story goes they didn't have a court until he turned 12, so he built hoops out of whatever he could find.
Yeah, and whatever he found consisted of milk crates or bicycle rims that had rusted up, and he'd nail them up and shoot every shot he could at them, and they would get torn down, and he'd rebuild them again and again. He's shown that same determination in building up his game at the NBA level.
Very little locked in at this point, Brent, but sometimes it feels like the best teams are just waiting for the playoffs to begin.
Well, there's always this idea about building up for the playoffs, and I think over the past 5 or 6 seasons, most of the talk that we have is about those teams being as healthy as they possibly can be. And I think that's the time in the season we're at now, Kevin. Make sure that everybody is 100% ready to go, not just mentally, but physically.
And the coaches got to keep their focus, though, right? I mean, that's tough to do.
The coaches do, but the good ones start that process maybe in the last 15 games of the season to try to ramp things up so that guys feel ready to go once the end of the regular season comes.
And now let's take a look at the number of second chance points these teams have had over the last month. These guys never give up on a possession. The Kings in third.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
Now here's Labissiere. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Bogdanovich. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
2 points, that one goes.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Farrell after the Bulls pick up 2. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hield with the bucket.
And the spacing right there for Buddy Hield allows him to get that shot off. You just can't give him that kind of space or he's going to hurt you.
Now here's Levine. 23 points for him the last game against Boston.
Ball movement was critical in this game. It did not stick with any one player, so his passing was on point, and he really picked apart the defense. Beautiful execution from him, building off a great first quarter, looking unstoppable here.
To the paint, here's Hield. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hield's got it all tied up now for the Kings. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That's game one of a 3-game road trip. Portis drives in. Sacramento grabs the miss.
You can't miss those kind of looks. The defense seems to be a little nonplussed so far in this one, but he flat out missed it.
Here's Farrell. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Here's Levine, open and close, and nails it. Levine's got 10 points.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Farrell kicks to Labissiere. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Bobby Portis. And Skal Labissiere, Brent, a slender 6'11", adjusting to the physicality of the NBA, always is a challenge for these players.
I remember one scout saying he gets pushed around by guys who get pushed around. And that's something he's trying to work on. A better base, maybe a little more well-rooted so that he can maintain and hold his position. But his NBA rebounding numbers have been pretty solid.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you can see the potential that Labissiere has, an explosive player who's surprisingly quick for his size.
Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Parker comes in for Valentine. Then for the Kings, Willie Cauley-Stein comes in for Koufos. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Buddy Hield. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Bulls have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Levine kicks to Carter. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Carter. Holiday's got his first points in this one. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, the Kings signed some quality vets last season, but when the losses piled up, they decided to go young. Now, the focus is on development. The veterans still have a role, providing steadying presence on the court and in the locker room. Kevin?
David, it certainly is a balancing act. Thanks for that report. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Sacramento making their last shot. Felicio kicks to Parker. Drills the 3-pointer. Parker's got 9.
Well, when he has some room, that's got to give you a bit more confidence as a shooter, and Jabari steps up for 3 more.
Parker against Bogdanovich. And Fox gets it to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Levine against Fox. Parker surveying the floor. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Willie Cauley-Stein.
How about that? Parker taking the contact and still connecting on the tough field goal attempt. That's some strength.
And looking at Jabari Parker, 6'8", about 250 pounds. Greg, what's his best position?
You know, I think he has a small forward skill, but with the way the game is changing, you could see him play some power forward as well. And I think his best fit might just be at the 4 because of the mismatch he can create.
That's good from Parker.
And Parker continues to work, always wanting to get better. Always thought of as a high motor player.
Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Fox. No good with the triple. Parker passes to Levine. with some arc, and the rejection by Cauley Stein. Passes to Fox. Back to Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Cauley Stein trying to free himself up. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Bogdanovich. To the inside. Pulls it up. The kick out to Holiday. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Back to Levine. Carter for 3. And the Bulls with another miss. And here's Farrell. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. A pass to Fox. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. A chance here to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for the Kings.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
Levine dishes to Carter. Back to Levine. A floater, and the layup is up and in. Levine's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's had bad first quarters before and has dug himself out. Here's another one tonight.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Farrell. He averages about 5 points a game. And Yogi Ferrell, the undrafted Indiana product, went undrafted after staying all 4 years in Bloomington, but he has shown, Greg, to be a very strong player.
Yeah, and Ferrell is the perfect example of why you give a 4-year player a chance. Knows how to make the most of his time on the floor. I think he could start for a team, maybe be the 6th man, lead the second unit, play off the guard. He is just such a versatile player.
And he knocks down the first one.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Dunn, he's checked in for Chicago. And the Kings also making a change. Bielitz has checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Over the last decade or so, a huge transformation, Brent, in the way games are played. Do you see any additional changes on the horizon?
I wonder if the league will think about, and I think it'd be interesting, if they had a three-point line that just disintegrated into the sideline. We have the split, and we have the archway, right? We go down the sidelines. It'd be really interesting if the league, maybe in Summer League, experimented with the three-point line being equidistant the whole way around.
And going right out of bounds.
Yeah, so right out of bounds, it eliminates the corner three. It would impact the way you would defend the corner shot, because now it doesn't have a value of 3. 1 point more for a shorter shot seems to be a little unfair as it is, and we know it's the most valuable shot in basketball.
There's no doubt.
But I wonder how that would look, and maybe Adam Silver and the committee will look at a Summer League where the three-point line just disappears in the sideline, eliminating the corner three.
Now, here's Fox. Jabari Parker unable to get his last shot to go. Bagley kicks to Fox. Overdone. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Parker. Averaging 21 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
I think you look across the board right now, and he's just doing a much better job. The numbers bear that out.
Dunn against Fox. Here's the floater. Dunn misses. The Kings trailing. Farrell kicks to Bagley. And stolen by Dunn. Parker outside. Pass to Dunn. Parker outside. 5 to shoot. And again, Chicago, no good. Sacramento's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter, less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly.
Well, that's some good O there. Always like to see them getting those interior looks.
Chicago with the ball. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And despite the outcome, I think they'll feel a little better about that game. There are a lot of positives that they can take away from that performance.
No doubt some bright spots, more than you'd expect out of a loss like that, but it doesn't make the result any easier to take.
And here's Bagley after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine.
2 minutes, 2
Bagley the pass to Bielitsa. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Farrell, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over. As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now, here's Fox. 6 points for him. 1:29 left in the second quarter. Here's Bagley, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And how about the strength on display there? Even when you whack Bagley, he's outstanding at fighting through it. You know, when Marvin Bagley entered the league, there were some questions as to which position would he play, but the versatility he brings is special. He can guard a number of positions, score inside and out, and he is a tremendous rebounder.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Bobby Portis comes in for Robin Lopez, and it's Valentine in for Zach LaVine.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. And one thing you can't question about Bagley, Greg, his intensity level.
As competitive as they come, he's ferocious around the rim. Oftentimes, he looks like he wants it more than anybody else on the floor.
Fields checked in for Sacramento. Carter kicks to Dunn. Back to Carter. Outside Portis. Dunn outside. 6 to shoot. Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Farrell passes to Bielitsa. Koufos inside. Working on Portis. Back to Bielitsa. He kicks it to Bagley. Count the basket. Bagley's got his second basket of the game.
And that's all you can do on defense. Bagley, a gifted player who is used to scoring in the paint.
And Carter has it in the corner. The Bulls shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Wendell Carter. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. The Kings trail by 3. Hield outside. Koufos kicks to Farrell. Back to Koufos. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hield outside. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Dunn, wide open, he fires. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your time, Zach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Please, a hand at home. Clapping for yourselves. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 block. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, I love the way they're pushing the tempo, beating the defense down the floor, filling the lanes, finishing with authority, Ernie, getting to the rim and finishing hard.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Well, the reserves came in and played like starters. Gave them some big points off the bench. It'll be no surprise to see them get more minutes in the second half. They definitely deserve it. Though sometimes when you get more minutes, you get exposed. We shall see.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
Yeah, good things happen when you maintain composure. Their shot selection has been extremely disciplined.
Hey, Greg, is there a shot that he's taken that has been out of the flow of the offense? I don't think so.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Dunn and LaVine are the guard set. Robin Lopez out there with Carter. And it's Parker in at the small forward. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. Hield on the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Sacramento with the ball. The Kings trail by 3. Fox kicks to Bagley. Over Carter, and again it's Sacramento converting.
Yeah, and Bagley has the reputation for showing variety, can score in a different way on each possession.
Back to Dunn. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. Parker's got 15 points.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around him.
Back to Bogdanovich. Carter against Fox. Floats one, and he sinks the layup. 8 points for him.
Pretty much all you can do on defense there. De'Aaron Fox, great poise in the painted area.
Dunn passes to Carter. Kicks it to Lopez. To the wing on the left. Parker with no one around. That one a little long.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Bogdanovich finds Cauley Stein. Fox passes to Hield. Now here's Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. For the tie. Good D by Parker. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. A 2-point game. Over Bogdanovich. Parker's shot is off.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Fox against Dunn. Fox kicks to Bagley. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Parker outside. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. The Kings trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
On the wing, Hield. Defended by Carter. Hield against Carter. From past the arc. Hield can't hit. Chicago leading by 4. Levine up top, covered by Hield. Back to Levine. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Zach LaVine, a high riser. The 2-time dunk contest champ, making his return from that ACL surgery. He can be an explosive scorer.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Levine. And from everything you hear, Levine is a big-time gym rat, Greg.
Yeah, I think he's very dedicated to reaching his full potential. And with his shooting and athleticism, I think he's a great fit in today's game in terms of offense.
Felicio's checked in for Carter. And a change for the Kings. Labissiere's checked in for Bagley. The Kings trail by 6. Fox kicks to Cauley-Stein. Now the pass to Hield. Clock at 6.
And looking at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox, he's been in good form here the last few weeks, averaging about 18 points per, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
I think you look across the board right now, and he's just doing a much better job. The numbers bear that out.
Two shots.
And the first one drops.
And Hield is a player who you love to see take trips to the free throw line, as consistent as he is there.
Chicago making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
He talks so much about rhythm from the field. How about a rhythm from the free throw line? That looks good.
Dunn passes to Felicio. Lopez outside. Passes it to Holiday. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Parker drives in. Back to Dunn. Shoots over Fox. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
I love seeing Dunn use his creative side to get these calls. He is simply amazing at putting defenders in a tough spot.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. The Kings trail by 6. Now, here's Fox. He's got 8. This year, kicks to Hield. Done against Fox. With the teardrop, he takes it up and lays it in. Fox has got 10 points.
When the game starts to slow down for younger players, you know they're starting to feel confident about how they go about their business. Fox with a good decision there.
Here's Felicio. Parker outside. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You take a look at the Bucks. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And checking out Chicago, they have a lot of ground to make up.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
Now, still some chances to find some positives as the season comes to an end. Even if it's not a playoff spot, just some kind of forward momentum heading into the offseason.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in this game. Shoots a 3. Felicio with a rebound.
Just doesn't seem to be shooting it with confidence, and his shots are going all over the place in this period.
Dunn passes to Lopez. And a missed layup.
Like the tactics on defense there, refusing to give the shooter the easy layup at the rim.
Fox against Dunn. Fox kicks to Labissiere. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Labissiere. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Felicio, the pass to Lopez. Now, here's Dunn, defended by Labissiere. It's Parker outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. And that's now 20 points for Jabari Parker. Fox kicks to Labissiere. To the paint, here's Bogdanovich. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Now here's Lopez. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Thursday, they'll begin a long road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the San Antonio Spurs.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
The first one falls.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Chicago. Valentine comes in for Jabari Parker. Sacramento also making some changes. Kufis checked in for Cauley Stein. Bielitsa comes in for Bogdanovich. And Yogi Ferrell subbed in for Heel. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Kings trail by 4. Ferrell passes to Labissiere. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
Still developing inside, but you see the potential from Labissiere. At his height, he's a threat to score.
Now, here's Valentine. Not a lot of room. Fox against Dunn. Outside Portis. Holiday inside the line. And again, Chicago. No good. Inside, here's Fox. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Fox has got 6 in the quarter.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
Dunn passes to Felicio. Fox against Dunn. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Unloads from 13. And again, no good by Chicago. And here's Ferrell. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Fox against Dunn. For the lead. Kufis kicks to Fox. Trying to get open is Kufis. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 14 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Fox against Dunn. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Carter, he's checked in for Felicio. And a change for Sacramento. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Farrell. Here's Dunn. He's got 13. Over Fox. It's rebounded by Labissiere. Here's Bielitsa. Over Valentine. Bielitsa misses. The Bulls have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Second free throw, no good. Sacramento's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
This is when you're just surprised that a guy would miss that kind of look. The defense really did not do a lot there.
Valentine. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 6 assists here tonight. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Now here's Hield. 21 points in the game. To the middle. It's deflected. Now here's Valentine. He's covered closely. It's deflected. Here's Bielitsa. Back to Labissiere. Five on the clock. Hield against Holiday. Hield can't hit.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Valentine. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. To the paint, here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
And look at how Dunn slices apart the defense with his passing. Phenomenal in the pick and roll.
The Kings trail by 3. Fox with it. 14 points for him. Labissiere, the pass to Bielitsa. They get it back, and count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Bagley, he's checked in for Sacramento.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Well, Chicago has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Wasted no time on that one. Levine's got 22.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Yeah, no question. It looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
Now, here's Fox. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average. And it's Kufis missing. Chicago leading by 4. Dunn outside. There's 31 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. It's hauled in by the Kings. Bielitsa's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bagley kicks to Fox. 16 seconds left to play in the third. Shoots from the elbow. Carter with the block. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Chicago leading by 4. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Sacramento, Fox is at the point with Hield next to him at the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Bagley, and it's Koufos in at the center. Back to Hield. Here's the teardrop. Here's Fox. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Fox has got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Sacramento. Chicago's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Levine against Hield, and Portis throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Fox passes to Bielitsa. He kicks it to Hield. Carter comes in with the double team. Levine against Hield. Back to Bielitsa. Fox passes to Bagley. And the wing jumper offline. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 4. And Portis throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Jabari Parker's checked in for Chicago. Bogdanovich is checked in for Sacramento.
One shot.
And that one misses. The Kings trail by 6 to the middle. Here's Fox. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a fantastic move right there. Just that quick little reverse layup.
Levine against Fox. Parker outside. Puts it up from 12. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Parker's got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago. Fox kicks to Bagley. Sacramento moving it around. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Koufos. Chicago making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Bulls leading by 5. Outside, Levine. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hield the pass to Fox. Hield dishes to Kufis. Carter with the block. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Valentine kicks to Carter. Parker outside. Free throw line jump shot. He can't get it to go. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. Good D by Parker. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Valentine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Denzel Valentine, another tough, high IQ player, Greg, out of Michigan State.
Yeah, 4-year player for the Spartans. He knows how to play the game of basketball and has the versatility to impact the game in a variety of ways.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Sacramento. No luck that time either.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Bagley kicks to Cauley-Stein. Hield the pass to Bogdanovich. Over Carter. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Great move on his way to the bucket there. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Valentine passes to Carter. Back to Lopez. Pass to Valentine. And the Bulls with another miss. The Kings trail by 5. Outside Bogdanovich. And here is Fox. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hield. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. Drills it from outside. Hield's got 24.
I mean, this is what the scouting report called for here. Love how effective Hield is right now on the offensive end.
Parker finds Lopez. Down low. Valentine.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. To the left wing. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Golden State Warriors.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Talk often about physicality of bigger players. Cauley-Stein, one of those guys who fits into that category.
Levine dishes to Parker. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got 11 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his third foul of the game. Dunn, he's checked in for Denzel Valentine. Healed against Levine. Pass to Dunn. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Lopez. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 9th assist in the game now. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Knocks it loose. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his third foul of the game. Bogdanovich looking around. Floats one, and he lays it up and in.
Nice floater, Bogdanovich. Some room. Got it off. He'll take it.
Chicago's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Dunn passes to Levine. Healed on the double team. It's tipped. 5 on the clock, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
Parker outside, and it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Good job on the glass there, working hard to establish position and put himself in a great spot to come away with that rebound.
And Buddy Hield is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Carter left side. Back to Levine. Just 5 to shoot.
And a nice defensive sequence there by Hield. Not a natural lockdown defender, but he's a competitor.
Bagley dishes to Fox. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Fox has got 20 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And again, Chicago, no good. Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 14-6 run. Kicks it to Cauley-Stein. Outside, Bogdanovich. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Lopez has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Well, the team is still up despite him struggling, so hopefully he'll find his rhythm.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
So it's Sacramento now. Now Fox. There's the pass to Cauley-Stein. That's good from Fox on the assist from Cauley-Stein. 22 points for De'Aaron Fox.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Dunn kicks to Lopez. Parker outside, drains the three-pointer. Parker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Parker liking to pull the trigger from that spot. That one got off pretty quick.
Fox against Dunn. Fox passes to Bogdanovich. Hield right side. 6 to shoot. For 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Lopez has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Dunn dishes to Parker. Back to Dunn. And stolen by Cauley-Stein. Bogdanovich wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
You know, you hear that A word all the time, aggressive, and sometimes just being that can turn your game around. He's been that in the second half, their go-to guy here.
Now here is Carter. Back to Dunn. Just 5 on the clock. 9 feet out, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Dunn's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
Admire the determination of Dunn, staying confident in his shot at all times.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. You have to like what we're seeing from Jabari Parker.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, De'Aaron Fox.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen to Dave Yeager's huddle with his team. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win, guys.
And they're able to recover. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Here's Bagley. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Bagley's got 4 points in the quarter. Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Healed against Levine. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Yeah, competing hard down the stretch. He wants the ball. That time, he delivers.
He's a dangerous scorer in general, but there he zeroes in on what matters most.
Now here's Healed. He kicks it to Bagley. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
Levine against Healed. Offensive rebound. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Shot's good. Hit.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Well, great timing as well. Swiss watch kind of moments. Fourth quarter, close game. That could have been a 4-point swing.
One shot, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about the bucket to tie with the D just all over him. The free throw to give them the lead. Just a fantastic play all around.
Sacramento's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Done against Fox. They kick out to Heal. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
His 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
.103 left in the fourth quarter. Healed against Levine. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. Healed, can't hit.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Oh, that is the play of the game.
Nothing more rewarding than hitting the big shot for your team.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Bagley kicks to Bogdanovich. Done against Fox. Back to Bogdanovich. Good! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Yeah, Bogdanovich gutsy with that one.
Chicago calls timeout. The score is tied at 96. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Kufis checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. .26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Hield against Levine. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, can't knock in the three. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. The score knotted at 96. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. For the win. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Chicago right now, Levine and Parker are the wings. Bobby Portis out there with Robin Lopez, and it's done in at point guard.
That's a good read by Jabari, a solid passer, and he knew he could reward a teammate that time.
Fox against Dunn. Fox kicks to Hield. Over Levine. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Hield's got it all tied up now for the Kings. Now the Bulls with it. Out to the right wing. Here's Parker. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. 27 points for Parker.
Well, the interior part of Parker's game coming along with growing confidence after recovering from 2 major knee surgeries.
Back to Fox. Down low. Bagley with the ball. Working on Portis. Shot clock at 2. Bagley with the bucket.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
The Bulls shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Fox against Dunn. With some arc, and the layup is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Fox passes to Hield. Kicks to Bogdanovich. Off the left rim and out.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Pass to Portis. Dunn looking over the floor. Teardrop shot and a wide open look for Portis. And it's Chicago scoring again.
I think he wanted to shoot that ball, but you see your teammate wide open. Be a good teammate. Make the delivery.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. We're in OT here with just over 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Hield, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, Hield's center of gravity stays low on his drive, which invites the contact, in my opinion. Very tough to defend him cleanly.
At the line for the Kings, Buddy Hield. 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. For Chicago, they've gone a perfect 4 for 4 on their field goal attempts in overtime. Portis kicks to Lopez. Parker outside. Here's Dunn. Drops in the tray. Dunn's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gotta put some pressure on Dunn when he's squaring up from outside. Just an exceptional score.
Up top, Hield. Guarded by Levine. Hield dishes to Fox. Pass to Koufos. Hield with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovich. Bagley kicks to Bogdanovich. And it's off from three-point range. Levine against Hield, and stolen by Koufos. Hield outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hield's got 30.
Well, Hield has been in these spots before and soaking up the moment here.
Hield against Levine. Here's Dunn. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. 22 points for Chris Dunn.
And Dunn is just a clutch performer. This guy knows how to step up when it matters most.
Hield against Levine. Shoots from the elbow. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Hield stepping up right now. Great sign for this young player.
Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Here's Parker. Count it!
Well, Parker playing with a ton of confidence, and these are the moments that the team looks to him to get things like that done.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're trailing by 5. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Guys, what's your take?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And he commits the intentional foul. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Zach Levine. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Time working against them here.
Got to grab a quick score and a foul, and even then it might be too late.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his third personal foul. Zach Levine. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 8. 24 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. takes the 13-footer. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They'd used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
Now, here's Dunn. So the Bulls win it, and they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, looks like you're getting back in stride, and you have certainly had adversity with the knee injuries the last few years. How have you been able to battle through them?
It's been tough, to tell you the truth, but, you know, the race is not won to the swift, but the one to endure, so I'm trying to keep that motive.
You have certainly endured and thrived, Jabari. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.